What's up, Dragon Brood? Now, generally, we don't like scams, and it sucks having your phone blown up by scammers, but today, we're gonna try to be the scammers. Because for some reason, we went from calling stuff that blinks or whatever to scamming when things are dying and coming back and whatever. I don't know, but that's a new thing. So, we're gonna try to play some Scam Orzhov today. So basically, we're going to have stuff that when it leaves play and comes back is larger, whether that is blinked out and returned, or if it's go to the graveyard and come back. Either way, works for us. So hopping into the list, we're going to play a couple of cut down, because we do need some early removal, alongside some not dead after all. And this is one of those cases where generally anybody who's watched my content knows I'm not the hugest fan of these types of cards. However, I do think they work very well in this type of build. We will have some ambitious farm hands, so we can go find some lands and make sure we can cast all of our stuff. Spirited Companion, which can draw some cards. Some more removal in the form of Bitter Triumph. We will have Fortune Loyal Steed. Now this is good because it does scry, it helps us out. It also can exile one of our other things and return it, so we can get some easy value there, which is pretty good. And it saddles for 1, which means pretty much everything can saddle it, meaning we can also get extra cards, find extra lands, do all other stuff with our small creatures as well. I'm going to try a copy of Guardians of Garapur just because it gives us a flyer in addition to having, another way to blink stuff out and return it. Of course, touch the Spirit Realm, though I could see an argument for just cutting the Guardian and playing an extra touch the Spirit Realm, so that might happen by the end of the video. We have some Ruthless Lawbringer. This is an interesting one because we can always get rid of something smaller and then just get some value out of this destroying a permanent, which I also like too, is it's not just a creature, it's a non-land permanent. But one of those things we can get rid of is a Circuit Mender. We get some value when this dies, so this isn't bad. Or if we just blink it and return it, we get to gain life, and that's good too. Steel Seraph gives everything either flying, vigilance, or lifelink. Turning this 3 mana thing into a 6 mana 5/4 flyer is really good. And the same thing here with Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, playing a 3/3 for 3 that becomes a big 7 power 7/5 with menace and lifelink. So lots of cool stuff we're going to be able to do with this list. It should be hopefully pretty resilient to sweepers and whatnot, but we'll see how that goes. Like always, by the end of the video, if you enjoy what you're seeing, you'll be able to go to the description below. There'll be a link. It'll take you over to Moxfield, which is one of my sponsors, and you can check out this deck and a bunch of other sweet stuff we have in Standard, because we got a lot of things. But for now, though, let's go see if scamming really is profitable. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, can we find a land? Hopefully an untapped one. That is not it. That is also not it. Alright, well, not really sure where things are going at the moment, but they don't look good. Karavek, you got it. Oh, jeez. Hey, it's a land, I'll take it. I don't even know, I guess I use one of these. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just take 3 here. Mostly because I'll want other fodder for things down the road. Ooh, I don't love either of those guys, if I'm being honest. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna kill Karavek. Am I, though? No, I'm not. I'm gonna kill this. I mean, obviously, if they have row removal cards, they can start targeting stuff like Lawbringer or whatever now, but I wasn't gonna be able to defend it anyway, so it's fine. Yep, you got it. Okay, so we're not in a terrible spot here, all things considered. And we have a touch of Spirit Realm, so if we can get one more land untapped next turn, we can also just, play this and have a big body, so we'll see how it goes down. I mean, I'm not blocking. Probably should be blocking, but I'm not blocking. Alright, at least not with that. Man, having 3 fortune in hand is kind of bad right now. I'll block here. And shielded. Come on. We need an untapped land real bad. We did not get it, but I guess that's the next best thing. Alright. Man, we've just been mana locked this game, not being able to do what we need to do. At some point, I'm just going to play a Fortune, because Fortune scries, at least. And can buy us some amount of time. Alright, exiling stuff from graveyards, makes sense. They're going to target to kill that, that seems fine. One part is Karabek at least does some damage to themselves for us, so that's helpful. Okay, we're going to do the only thing I think we can do to stay in this game right now, so all our hopes and dreams are on the back of a Flesh Gorger, which apparently has a pretty big back, just saying. And they don't have any other removal in their graveyard to target with, so that's good. And we know they're playing Go for the Throat, which doesn't target a Flesh Gorger. Yes, okay, well, that's a bit unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to block. And then I'm just going to blink our dude out. Oh, excellent. Not mad at that. We have to give up 2 life and 2 extra mana. I am into it. I say that. That is 4 mana. Unfortunately, I don't have 6 mana. So I would die, actually. Oh, no, because we're going to gain 7. Never mind. What am I thinking? We'll discard a card. Target here. Discard a Fortune. Alright. Attack. Okay. So we're still in this. I wouldn't say we're cooking, but we're at least simmering. I can only imagine this Flesh Gorger's not long for the battlefield. But the opponent is also only at 10 right now. Shieldred. Shieldred cannot block on her own, so that's good. Let's attack. We go to 16. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that would not kill us. Plus we can get 3 life, so sure. Opponent goes to 3. We go to 18. We can try to chump block with the Circuit Mender. That gets us a card, but then it costs us 2 life, so that's a whole thing. But right now, they might be trying to formulate a plan to deal with our Flesh Gorger. They don't really have much to use there. Hostile Investigator. You know what? Sure, you got me. I'm getting rid of a Fortune, because I'm not cutting it here. Yep, want to target some more things in our graveyard. They do get to gain 2 life and draw a card, so why not? Because they are pretty low. Yep, you got it. Oh, I guess it's just because they lose 2, gain 2. So it's mostly just to get the card and then the 2 life off of Shieldred. So that makes sense. Yep, you got it. I will block and gladly lose the life because I want a card. That is a great card. Honestly, it's the best card. Okay. For some reason, I think it was letting me cast this. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Target this. Give it flying. Yep, that's going to do it. Man, I'm not going to lie. That felt good considering how that game went. I felt like we were just sitting with these fortunes we didn't cast the whole game. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is all good. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I don't talk about it much, but there are a lot of races that roll through the YouTube comments quite a bit. Actually, I would say through social media in general. Had some we had to deal with yesterday because of all the, I say because of all. I made one comment about a Warren G song or whatever, regulators, and apparently some people couldn't handle that. But it's all good. A bunch of y'all had fun with the comments and had a good time, so I appreciate y'all. Also, while this game is getting set up, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and all that fun stuff. That helps a bunch, honestly. Okay, we're going to pass the turn. Our hand's not bad here, honestly. We have the ability to exile something. We could blink a thing. We've got the steed that we can protect. Alright, what's the opponent going to do to us? That is mildly annoying. Because these cards are not good against that. Because we don't necessarily want to blink that out. I'm going to have to do something, probably trying to kill it with a Bitter Triumph or some such. Might be what we're in the market for. Little tough, because I don't necessarily want to waste that on that, so I think I'm going to go here. Scry. I will probably take a Circuit Mender. I don't know if I want an Ambitious Farmhand. I don't really want the Circuit Mender, but it's at least reasonable here. No need to saddle or anything. We'll just pass. But at least as things stand, we can double block a Flesh Gorger at the moment. Which is important because we want to try to save the Bitter Triumph for something like a Shieldred or whatever, if at all possible. Okay. Well, block? Now, they might have their own not dead after all or whatever to save their Flesh Gorger, which is a little bit... They're just going to let it all happen? Okay, I'm here for it, I guess. Interesting. Not how I thought that combat was going to go at all. I thought they would have attempted to kill something or whatever, but does not appear to be the case. And then they're just passing the turn. Wow, I'm not totally sure what just happened. Okay, so we're going to do this. Still leaving mana up for a not dead after all. Because they might try to get us to tap a thing and whatever and get rid of Fortune. Which, you know, if you do, is fine. We'll gain our 2. Alright, and then let's saddle up. Or should I say, mount up. Alright, and then we're going to attack, I guess. Unless the opponent's got something to say about it. Okay. We'll get some extra value from our Circuit Mender here. Alright. This little shimmer effect, I noticed I started using that a while back for things that are basically scheduled to fizzle out, or I mean fade out or something or whatever at the end of turn in some way, which is kind of cool. Alright. Go to the end of turn. Well, I guess technically end of combat, not end of turn. Exile it, and up to 1 target other thing. We'll do that, because getting the 2 life is pretty nice. And it also left play, so we get a card. We do not need another... Actually, we don't need either of these right now as things stand. So that's fine. That we do like quite a bit. We will just end the turn here, actually. And the opponent just decided to concede. Okay, then. Okay, let's do it. And probably just... Actually, not true. I was going to say playing Companion, but we're definitely going to go hunt for land with the farmhand. Good news, though, is any land is good here. Don't have any fun blinky effects at the moment. I don't know how much value we could get out of a Flesh Gorger. But... doesn't mean we can't do other things. So let's attack. think I'm just going to try this. See how the opponent feels about it. They know we have a plains at least, so they're not going to be concerned about us missing a land drop or whatever here. I'm just looking to see if maybe we draw a tapped land or something. No, we didn't. Okay. Alright. We do have 5 mana, so if we can get to a situation where we have this in play and can protect it, that could be pretty good. This is for artifacts and creatures, so we could get rid of the Celestis if we really wanted to. But I don't think that's the market we're in right now, so I think we're just going to attack. And probably just get another card, because having cards against the control deck is not a bad thing. In the turn. Aclazotz. That's a whole lot of not fun. Well, this turn's going to take a different path. I mean, obviously they can still get rid of this at some point, but gotta do what we gotta do. End the turn. Interesting. Are we just gonna be in Wandering Emperor territory here now? Is that what's going down? Huh. I mean, I guess we're attacking. I mean, Emperor's cool if you got it. Make a 2/2, block a thing, totally legit. Oh, they want to do that. That's fine. Like, only moderately annoying, so we're not that worried about it. Like, that's fine. Honestly, knowing that they're playing this is actually kind of cool. So I feel like we got a little extra information that I wasn't planning on us having. So it's kind of sweet. And we found a chance to get the Flesh Gorger down, which is super sweet. Also glad I drew extra cards earlier, because Aclazot's going to make us discard some things. Yep, you got it. I mean, I could also use this to get rid of Aclazotz again, but probably not really necessary. Are they going to try to Sunfall or something here? Nope. Okay. That's an interesting card. Let's try. I don't think this is going to resolve, but let's try it. I also could have attacked first to see if maybe I get an extra point in there or something. But this is also fine. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Target Ol Aclazotz. Okay. Try to attack. Wandering Emperor turn. This is weird. It feels like a control deck, but, you know, there's Aclazotz in there, which might just be one of their finisher type cards. But I'm not doing anything till they do something, so let's see what's up. Alright. We'll let that resolve to see if they pay the life, which they likely will. Then we try to save our dude. Not to say they still won't have a Sunfall here, but, you know, we did the best we could. Yeah, they're basically playing all the removal. Path of Peril. Sure, that works. Ooh. The Circuit Mender. I guess we'll just leave both of those, right? Pass the turn. I mean, there's a chance it's just like another sweeper, you know, just kind of boring combat. Or no combat, I should say, just boring game state. Yep, you got it. It's literally just pile of sweepers is all the opponent's doing. Alright. I'll assume there's yet another sweeper incoming. Oh, I guess not. You got Jews and Acklazats. Congrats. Alright. Okay, I'm just moving on. Okay, let's see what this does. Nothing too crazy here, so let's just go with that. Oh, you get some things. That was a nice redraw. But I feel like there's another discard card coming. Yep. Like, sometimes you just feel it, you know? And they're gonna be like, no fortune for you. I just got rid of the other one. Nope. Now they feel like they can kill a fortune, so no point in us running it. Actually, I say that. We get to scry anyway, so it might still be worth it. I'm gonna pay 3 life and just get rid of that. Not 100% sure what their situation is, but we'll see. Ooh, both of those are kind of nice here, but I do also kind of need land. This is unfortunate. Ah, crap. This is painful. I guess in that order? Oof. I mean, I don't think Fortune's even going to last the turn, which is kind of the problem. But I put this on top, like, just in case. Tiny Bones, sure. I guess we give up a Bitter Triumph. And now they make us mill our top card. Nope, they did not. Okay. Sure, we'll go for value. Alright, give this lifelink, I guess. Since it's gonna blink out anyway. Then we'll choose that. Now we get some good stuff. We get to scry. I think I want to go... Probably still in that order. In the turn. Though, actually, maybe I should have done the other order. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's rock and roll with this. The wonders of mono red. I was going to say, let me draw something I'm willing to discard, and that qualifies. Even though it does gain life, it's not really what we're looking for here. Like I say, opponent keep a 1-land hand? That would have been weird. Oh no, my friend. We are not allowing that. No chance. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, I didn't know which one of these I was going to go with, because I was thinking if I do Fortune and it lives, then I get extra life off of Circuit Mender. However, now we can just play Circuit Mender just because, get our 2 life. And then we can try to just protect Fortune next turn. Which puts me in a little bit of a weird spot, because I'm probably not blocking here because of the potential with Circuit Mender. Yeah, opponent could have waited to see if I block, because there was a chance in some scenarios where we might do such things. Are they going to kill the Circuit Mender anyway? No, they're just hitting us. Ooh, that's concerning. What do they think they're able to do with their hand? Yeah. Okay, well, we're just going to play Fortune. Scry up. Oh, yes, we will take a Steel Seraph for sure. All right, we're at 10 life. We have a Not Dead after all. Let's do this. We have 2 cards in hand. Slick Shot Show Off. Bothersome, but not the end of the world since we have a Steel Seraph incoming. And those cards don't particularly bother us, so that's a good thing. Take our turn. Now we can 1, 2, 3, I guess, do a lot of things. Let's play this. Play the Steel Seraph. Use the Steel Seraph. Oh, wait. Not that. Let's use this to saddle with that. Then we'll go to the attack step. We'll give this lifelink. Actually, do we give it flying? Nah, we're giving it lifelink. Then we'll attack. If they block, we don't care that much. We'll just protect it with Not Dead after all. Yep. 2, 3. Alright. So we'll wait until they target it with the, Oh, we didn't kill anything. Duh, I didn't stack it the other way. That was stupid on my part, but it's fine. Ultimately, same thing applies here. Cut down will work. Don't need that. Alright. Think we're all set up. I just wanted to make sure we got the extra life off the Circuit Mender first. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter. We're in good shape. Oh, and a backup Steel Seraph. Love to see that. So, yeah, I'm going to saddle with a couple of things. Actually, hell, we're just... Oh, wait, I only get to do one thing, though, right? Up to 1. Yeah, I was getting greedy. Yeah, that's fine here. Give it flying. Give it lifelink. Attack. So now our life total's going the other way, and we should start putting this away. We're about to have a bunch of big lifelinkers. They don't really have a way to kill our creatures. Even if they did, we could save the important ones. I'll just take a Circuit Mender. In the turn. Yep, you have a Cacophony Scam. Yeah, we even have a cut down, so nothing they do is going to get out of hand here. Yep, that'll do it. Ew. Wow. You know, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to gamble. This is just Heart of the Cards. I'm going to Yu-Gi-Oh! It up here. But realistically, this hand's probably going to poop on us. Okay, let's make this happen. I mean, there is a world where I guess if the opponent doesn't do much for a couple turns, or we get maybe like a Circuit Mender next turn, and then we can protect the Flesh Gorger, I mean, we might be alright. Oh. Okay, we just summoned the Circuit Mender. That's cool. I was about to get concerned, because if we didn't draw something to cast, them being able to flip Tonight immediately and having access to all the bonus stuff there was going to suck a lot. So that was a really big deal. Alright, we're going to go here. I ain't going to lie, though. It's been a minute since we've seen werewolves out and about. They're going to try to kill it, and we're going to try to save it. Let that resolve, so they'll pay a whopping 3, and then we'll get us a big 7-5. And then because we cast 2 spells on our turn, it goes back to being day. Yep, works for us. Opponent goes first. We will keep this. Okay, good news. No need to panic at all here. We're not in bad shape. We have access to a cut down. We have Circuit Mender to gain some life. Maybe this gets to kill something. We'll see what's up. Okay, that wasn't a rage. I was a little concerned. That had potential to be real bad. Let's pass. Alright, so they're going to Slick Shot Show Off. Sadly, as much as I want to kill the Show Off, I think we got to do this. Like, just have to conserve our life total as best we can, all things considered. If I do this, that takes their whole turn. But I also kind of want to be able to protect that next turn. So I think I'm just going to go here, get the 2 life. Still would force them to use, like, a lightning strike or something to kill this, or a rage if we block, like that sort of thing. And if it lives, which I don't think it will, we would have access to Lawbringer to kill something. So, like, we'll see. Explosive Derailment. Destroys an artifact, but we do get a card. Okay. Alright, now we're talking. This ain't bad. This would come back tapped, though. So I have to figure out what I think we can survive with. They didn't play a land, so we know those are active cards of some kind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it could be another derailment, which is possible. But alright, I think we're going to do the only thing we can do. I'm going to manually tap here. And then I think we're just going to play this and hope for the best. Alright, this feels like if we can survive the turn, we might be okay. But I don't know that we can survive the turn, is the problem. It's like, it's one of those things that sounds good in theory. I don't know if we can get there. They're going to pay the mana to destroy another artifact? I would love that, actually. They went in on Lightning Strike. So if their other thing costs 1 less, or costs 1 or less, then we're dead. Alright, well, it's kind of all we can do. If they got us, they got us. Like, if it's a play with fire or something, we're just dead. Oh, it's exiled because of the etchings. Never mind, we're dead anyway. Alright, GG's. Alright, I'm going to keep this. I was just thinking about a random question. Is it possible, and maybe not, that werewolves potentially live in Bloomborough? I mean, that's a little bit of a weird question, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like it could be a thing. I don't know. Alright, draw a card. We're probably just chump blocking, I'm imagining. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to take damage and then use this to kill a... whatever that other thing is. Well, that didn't go the way I thought. Alright. I was expecting they were going to play the... oh, Tiny Bones. Alright. Sure. The thing that gives all their skeletons haste or whatever. Alright, I have a... Man, I kind of want all these cards, to be honest with you. Man, sorry, opponent. This is going to take a second. I guess I'm going with Steel Seraph first, so I guess we're just getting rid of this. Man, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to get rid of Lawbringer. Because of, because of the type of deck they have, I think I'm going to get rid of the Lawbringer. Oh, well, they had another one anyway. All right. Easy enough. It's like our second best. Did you have 3 of them? I was about to say, bro. Like, come on. They have 1 card in hand. If we go Fortune, we could crack this wide open. All right. Ooh, do we want another Fortune? Do I want a farmhand? That's a real question. Probably not. I'm going to put Fortune as a backup solution. But, like, if Fortune doesn't die, then being able to turn either one of these into a bigger creature is fine here. Okay, it looks like they don't have the answer. Yeah, conscripts aren't good enough here. Fantastic. Let's go with this now. And then, we'll attack. We'll blink this. We'll scry some things. We get a big 7/5. Ooh, I think we just want 1 land. 5 is a good number. In the turn. And now, even if they kill the Flesh Gorger, we're just like, alright, then we'll just go with Steel Seraph. Tiny Bones, you got it. No land for us. Darn. I mean, I guess land, but the wrong one. Okay, what do we have in the yard that they could play? Not much. Oh, that's not true. They could play a Restless Lawbringer, Ruthless Lawbringer. That would suck. Well, this is unfortunate because I kind of want to use this to kill off a Tiny Bones. I feel like I'm supposed to do this to kill a Tiny Bones. I hate it, but I think that's what we're supposed to do here. And then just attack with this Knucklehead. Like, they could double block, but whatever. This thing can't block. Yep. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, so a couple of things. I played some practice games before I got into recording just to like get a feel for the deck. So I would recommend people do the same if you just want to get comfortable with when you could go for it to try to protect cards or not or whatever. I think that's actually pretty important. Yeah, this is a little tough because there's times I felt like we had too many Fortune in the deck, which was not a great feeling, but it is a 2/4. So, I don't know. Circuit Mender was actually pretty cool. I didn't mind having this. This helped us against mono red. It just gave us some extra value late in the game. So, I like what this is bringing to the table. However, I feel like the deck still wouldn't hurt to have... I mean, Shield is just a good card. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's a damn good card to have. Wouldn't blame you if you wanted to go for it and put one in here, truthfully. I might still go to 61 cards because I'm greedy and play another Not Dead After All. I started with 4. I cut one in throughout the video while I was testing some games, and I added one back in now. But it's tough. I think the real sticking point for me is Fortune is really good for this deck. But I also don't like having 4. But it might just be a 4 that's necessary. Kind of the same thing with Not Dead After All. There's a lot of situations where it's like the card's not great because it's like the creature has to die and not be exiled. So like that's a thing. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to cut it. I think I'm just going to leave it at 60 cards because now you still have 3 Not Dead After All. You've got 4 Fortune and you've got 4 Touch the Spirit Realm. Like that's a lot. You know, like we could do some stuff with that. As far as removal spells, we have 2 Cut Downs, 3 Bitter Triumph, 3 Ruthless Lawbringer. That should be enough to deal with most things. So not really crazy at all. It's just a matter, I think, if you'd want to have an extra farmhand in this list or not, is probably where I would consider the actual 61st card, which I like to do because I'm a degenerate. But other than that, this list was fun. It did some really cool things. All the cards we played worked. We got to see them all in action. So if you're looking to scam the ladder, maybe this is the deck for you. But we've got 2 Cut Down, 3 Not Dead After All, 3 Ambitious Farmhand, 4 Spirited Companion, 3 Bitter Triumph, 4 Fortune, 4 Touch the Spirit Realm, 3 Ruthless Lawbringer, 2 Circuit Mender, 4 Steel Seraph, 4 Phyrexian Fleshgorger, and a Ganjo, 5 Swamp, 5 Plains, 3 Swamp, 1 Takenuma, 4 Caves of Koilos, 4 Concealed Courtyard, 3 Restless Fortress, and 3 Shattered Sanctum. Oh, and if you want to see that video where people got upset or celebrated me talking about regulators, it's a mount up deck because we played mounts that saddled. So check that out and have some fun with it. It was a fun deck. That's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.